Hi, welcome to week 2 of Piano 2. We're going to be starting Unit 2 on ledger lines. So if you remember from Piano 1, ledger lines are those little lines added to extend the staff. You can add them on the top of the staff or on the bottom of the staff, and it just extends that staff, right? Because every single note on piano has a specific place on the staff. So let's get started. The octave warm-up on page 16, it just shows you C's, all the C's in different register as guide notes. So first we have the low C on the bottom, and notice how it has 2 ledger lines. So just commit it to your memory. And the next one is the bass C, the one above, and then you can put the pedal down to kind of enjoy the sound of blending C's. And there are 2 counts each with accent, so it's 1, 2, next C, and the second space in the bass, and then now we have middle C. It looks the same whether you write it for treble clef or bass clef, bass staff. The one above, just commit it to your memory, is 3 spaces up, left hand cross over, and play the high C. Okay, that's also 2 ledger lines. The bass C is 2 ledger lines down, and the high C is 2 ledger lines up. So just remember that for yourself. Let's start from the beginning again. We have low C, 1 above, middle C, 1 octave above, and the high C cross over, right hand, left hand, and then now we're gonna cadence, as in come up with the chord ending, the section ending with C major, 1 chord in the right hand, C, E, G, play together, and then 4 chord, and we're gonna go to 5, 7. They added a little variation of playing staccato, but it's B, F, G in the right hand, and back to C. You can use this warm-up and use your arms in the round motion whenever you have slow notes like this. Let's try it together. 1, 2, ready, go. C, 2, C, 2, C, 2, C. Left hand cross over, right, left. Now measure 5. C major. Now pedal off. F and G short. Notice how right hand staccato but left hand's held and release. So nice little warm up to start this chapter. Okay, let's try Cathedral Chimes together. This is on page 17 of your book. This is a rather simple piece too, because left hand is just held, in middle C for most of the time. Watch out, there's a lot of ties, right? I have my score here, so that's why I keep on looking. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just hold it. So left hand is kind of freeing, just gets a little different at the very end. Okay, and the right hand has a rather simple melody of you start at the higher C and then you repeat. Okay, so accent and then accent and just go down. Notice how it has a natural descent because the notes are going down. So we're gonna go C, C, be quiet, 1, 2, C, 2, C, be quiet. Okay. And then the main thing that I think this piece wants to get to you is about playing loud, forte, and pianissimo, super soft. So even though it's an electric piano that I'm working with right now, in order to get a soft sound, it's not just to turn the volume down on the keyboard, but to maybe make your fingers a little flatter with the first joint still supported, but your fingers can be a little flattered for that soft caressing sound. And just like the 4, think about it, if you want to put a force on something, if you want to hurt something, you might curve and then dig in your nails, but for caressing, like caressing a pet or something like that. So for the last 2 lines, it's going to be C's, time just kind of touching the keys, feeling it rather than playing it. Okay, so let's try the whole thing together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, go. Left, 2. Now joyously keep your pedal down. Sit up nice and tall. C, B, A, G. Left, right, E, and C. Now shift up an octave and still loud. And echo. Super soft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Pressing in left and C, G together. And go down an octave, G, G. And then retardando, nicely set. You can take a lot of time at the end and then make sure you pull your hands so that the keys actually sound. Okay, so this is a nice little warm-up.